Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, on to the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! Alright lads, sit yourselves down and buckle in, because we got a belter of a story coming out of Parkhead, and I promise you, it's not the kind of headline you see every day. Picture this, a Chinese e-commerce giant, one of the biggest in the world, knocking on the doors of paradise with a checkbook in hand. That's right, reports coming out earlier this week say the Aliexpress group. Aye, that Aliexpress, the online marketplace you use to buy phone chargers, Halloween costumes and questionable fashion gear for pennies, is apparently interested in buying Celtic Football Club. And no, this isn't some wild rumor cooked up on a dodgy forum or a prank from an April Fool's that forgot to check the calendar. Sources close to the club and insiders within the financial world are whispering louder and louder that an official offer, a formal proposal, has been made to acquire a controlling stake in the hoops. Now, for those of you wondering why a global giant like Aliexpress, or more precisely, its parent company Alibaba Group, would want to get involved in Scottish football, let's break it down. Football, as we all know, is big business. It's not just about 90 minutes on the pitch anymore. It's branding, it's marketing, it's content, it's merchandise, and it's global reach. And Celtic, we might be playing in Scotland, but our name stretches across continents. We've got fans in Ireland, in the States, in Japan, Australia, and yes, even China. The global pull of the Celtic brand is undeniable, and that's where the Chinese interest starts to make sense. You see, Alibaba's been eyeing the sports world for some time now. They've already dipped their toes in football through partnerships and digital broadcasting deals in Asia. But this move, this would be something else entirely. This would be their first ownership stake in a historic European club. A club with a tradition, with soul, with the kind of identity money can't buy, or at least so we thought. What's been reported so far is that the offer wasn't just exploratory. Word is that the group submitted a serious financial proposal directly to Celtic's majority shareholder, Dermot Desmond. And Desmond, he's always been a man of calculated ambition. We know he's no stranger to global partnerships. He's been open to outside investment before, but this is a whole new ballgame. We're talking about selling off a portion, or possibly all, of his controlling interest to a corporate behemoth headquartered in Hangzhou, China. Now, what does this mean for the average Celtic supporter? For the lads and lassies who pack the stands at Celtic Park, rain or shine? That's the £1,000,000 question, or in this case, maybe the £100,000,000 question. On the one hand, we could be looking at a financial windfall, a huge investment on a level we've never seen before, bigger transfer budgets, global marketing campaigns, academy funding, state-of-the-art facilities. We could be talking about taking Celtic to the next level, competing more seriously in Europe, maybe even making a dent in the Champions League again. But let's not kid ourselves. This kind of thing doesn't come without strings. Ownership changes bring shifts in culture, in priorities, in values. Will a group like Aliexpress understand what Celtic means? Will they get the history, the working class roots, the Irish connection, the battles fought over generations? Will they care about the old firm, or will they see it as just another product to market to foreign audiences? We've seen it before, foreign takeovers that promised the world but delivered nothing but chaos. Look down south to clubs like Blackburn, or even closer to home with some of the ownership sagas we've seen in the lower leagues. It's a dangerous game when people start treating clubs like chess pieces in global corporate strategies. And for all their size and money, the suits in boardrooms, can they buy loyalty? Can they buy passion? And sure as hell can they recreate the roar of the jungle when the boys are on the charge. But here's the thing, times are changing. Football's changing, and whether we like it or not, Celtic's been needing a big leap forward. We've seen Rangers close the financial gap. We've seen clubs from leagues with far less history overtaking us in the European rankings. For us to stay competitive, to keep our best players, to build a squad that can actually go toe-to-toe with the continent's best, we need help. Big help. Maybe even help from places we never thought we'd look. Before we proceed, subscribe. to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. As of now, the board hasn't made any official comment. The club's keeping things close to the chest, and understandably so. These kinds of negotiations don't happen out in the open. But there's growing chatter that talks are real, that terms are being examined, and that there's a serious possibility that we could see the club entering a new era. The era of Celtic, powered by Aliexpress. Imagine that for a second. The Hoops lining up in a Champions League night with a digital sponsor from Shanghai on the shirt, streaming to millions across Asia, with an owner who views the club as both a sporting project and a global asset. Some might cringe at the thought. Others might see it as the future. Either way, it's not something we can ignore. Let's be honest. We've had our fair share of false dawns and big announcements that went nowhere. But this feels different. It feels seismic. It feels like we're standing at a fork in the road. One path takes us deeper into the traditions we hold dear. The other flings open the gates to a world of international ambition, shiny lights, and deep pockets. Whether that's salvation or selling out, well, that's for the Celtic family to decide. And I know there'll be debates raging across Glasgow tonight, in pubs, on WhatsApp chats, across fan forums, some shouting for progress, some screaming for preservation. But that's what makes this club what it is, passion. Pure, unfiltered, unapologetic passion. No matter who's holding the purse strings, that spirit can't be bought. So keep your ears to the ground, boys and girls. The next few weeks could define the future of Celtic Football Club. Whether Aliexpress gets their foot through the door or not, this story is just getting started. And you can bet I'll be here to cover every twist, turn, and transfer rumor along the way. Until then, hail, hail. Hello, fan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.